What's up guys, been a minute since you've last heard from me, but recently Blizzard announced Season of Discovery for Classic WoW, which is essentially a very safe way of them to do Classic Plus. Most of you probably already know about this because the hype has been real, however if you would like me to do a video breaking it down and giving my opinions on it, I would be more than happy to. But I really wanted to talk and theorycraft a bit on Balance Druids for this upcoming server. We saw tanking rogues, warlocks, and even a pumping ret paladin. So I'm really hoping that we boomies are going to get some love too and bring us up to our full potential. Now SOD has a ruin system that gives you spells that are from future expansions and some that are even brand new. From the few that we have seen for druids, it seems like us boomies really got 2 new spells and with one questionable one. First of all, we got Star Surge. This looks like the Star Surge that we all know and love, although I'm not sure that it will have charges or just a cooldown. We don't have the solar/eclipse system in vanilla, so I think it will just be a flat spell we can dish out after our Starfire cast. Pretty cool that it is affected by our talents as well. So spicing up the rotation somewhat, not just Starfire spamming anymore, it looks like we get at least one more spell. One that's a bit more bursty, so it'll be nice not having that DPS drop off in between casts, and frankly should be fun in PvP as well. Next up we have Sunfire. Basically Moonfire, but dealing nature damage instead. I do not see us using this very frequently in raid environments, for when I believe we'll still be looking to build arcane damage in the early game. On top of that, mana wasn't too much of an issue during Classic, but with these additional spells I don't think it would be worth to send a Sunfire out. That being said, this is going to be great for PvP, open world farming, even some scummy dungeon solo bossing. Having Sunfire combined with Moonfire and Insect Swarm gives us 3 dots, so you can bet we'll probably see some shenanigans come from this. The last rune I'd like to talk about is Fury of Stormrage. Reduces the mana cost of Wrath by 100%, and each time you deal damage with Wrath, you have a 12% chance on your next cast of Healing Touch within 15 seconds to be instant. This seems to be more of a resto druid ability, which frankly is pretty cool to mix up the rotation for them. For us boomies, I can see us using this in very niche positions. For one, it can save us mana and allow us to deal some damage. For how long is not currently known, but any free damage is, well, free damage. Could see this being used in farming scenarios, just an easy way to get a big heal off and continue the grind. As far as raid environment, I could see potentially popping this on Cthulhu to help with the little tentacles and possibly heal a homie. Popping it on Chromagus and the mobs of form to get some mana free nature damage in, or possibly heal a tank if they're getting low. And other scenarios like that. Honestly, after thinking about it, I'm not sure if the spell is questionable and seems to really fit into our support capabilities. Which frankly I am all for. And those are the runes that we know for sure. I believe we will be getting more, and we could see a lot more shakeup for us Moonkins. That being said, it seems to be all spells and nothing really passive. I would argue that the biggest problem with boomies in Classic currently isn't mana. Sure, Moonkin has been the meme for a long time, but I'm sure in original vanilla it probably was a huge problem. The fights were way longer, and people really didn't know what they were doing. However, with how good players have gotten and kill times getting faster and faster on bosses, we can make it through fights without a problem. I believe the Moonkin's weakness is the fact that not much gear was made for it specifically, and that we do not get hit from our talents, meaning we had to build a bit weird, either going for hit or going for damage or finding a nice combination of the two. Which is different for everyone. I personally only roll like 8 to 10% hit on my Moonkins nowadays on Classic servers. However, it looks like from an interview that they did hint at spec-specific tier gear from raids, which honestly would be fucking sick. Either way, from what I've gathered, it seems mana might start being a problem for us with these additional spells, and we'll have to narrow down a rotation. That being said, of course, this is just 100% me overthinking the little information we have, because I'm honestly hyped for this new server. We could see new abilities to help counter the silver problems that we have, or we could see a banger set of gear that just comes with a 4% hit bonus, mana regen on Starfire crits, and other cool bonuses. It really is all up in the air currently. What do you guys think though? Let me know your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below because I would love to hear them. And I apologize for not posting in quite a while. I have a huge clam farming video coming and I wanted it to be my big swing back into YouTube, but I was so hyped for SOD that I could not make a video on it. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! which is different for everyone. I personally only really like 8 to 10% hit.